I'm Judith Jrivers with the Phyllis Browning Company and the Jrivers team, and I'm here today with Jeremy Affelt. We interviewed you a couple of months back, and you told us a little bit about free roam and being a small business owner in Boerne. But I just wanted to take advantage of getting to know you and letting our audience get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
I know you're working on a couple of other projects,
Yeah.
a book and maybe a podcast.
Yeah.
And I know that you've been an inspiration in Dwaine and I's lives.
Oh, thank you.
You really dig in.
Yeah.
And so I would love to hear about your projects and let our viewers hear.
Sure. Yeah. The Built for the Storm. So in the brewery here, we're actually in it. It's a podcast studio. It's really awesome. It's set up for 4 or 5 guests to come in, but I do a lot of stuff remote.
Sure.
But what we do is we bring on guests, and we've had some amazing guests on. And I don't talk about successes. A lot of times people can't relate to successes. So if I bring up Buster Posey, Hall of Fame catcher on, people are like, well, I'm not a catcher and I'm not going to be Hall of Fame.
Sure.
But we can talk about how he might have snapped his ankle and his career might have been over before it started, and how did he focus through that.
Sure.
And you can learn from it. So we bring a lot of different people on, not just baseball, businessmen. I've had a movie producer on. We just do different affluential people, but what we talk about is what were the storms that you took on that shaped you into who you are.
That everybody can relate to.
Everybody can
Everybody's been through storms.
Yeah. Or what was the storm when you took one? How did you utilize who you are as a success to navigate that storm? And that's the whole thing on the Buffalo Hophead, is we have Buffalo's charged storms. That's what they do.
Wow.
We don't run from them. We take them on, because when a storm gets charged, it passes over you. When you run from them, you stay in them longer because it chases you. So that's the whole concept of the brewery.
Yeah.
And that's why our beer is built for the storm. We want people, if they're having a tough time, to come in and have a beer.
Jeremy, I've known you for years. I did not know that was the story behind the Buffalo Head. That's awesome. I love that.
That's the whole concept. That's why our Buffalo wall in here, you'll see a bunch of buffalo charging, and they're charging in a storm. And we just feel, for me, that's the concept of community. We help each other. That's what I want to bring people on the podcast for. I've written a book that's coming out. It's on the Buffalo mentality, and it's my story of just how I was in baseball, the storms I took on then, to losing a 22-year marriage, to raising boys, to finding a beautiful woman that I get to marry again, to just take on different things. That storms leave, they come and go. And the Gary Allan song, "Every storm runs out of rain," is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And because it does. But when you're in it, you need people.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to encourage people, either with the book or the podcast, or just coming to the brewery and just, man, when I have a bad day, let's grab a beer and talk about it.
Right.
You know, type mentality. Or if you're all having a good day, then you ride the sunshine a little bit, you have beer, just enjoy each other. You know, so we are everything here, and that's kind of the concept of what we're doing.
I love that. I love that it's not just a brewery, it's not just a place to grab a bite to eat, but that it actually has a story and some meaning behind it. And I love that your book is coming out soon. I hope that our viewers will check that out.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got a
It'll
lot
be
of
for sale here in the brewery.
a lot of great stories for sure.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, thank you so much for being with us. I'm Judith Jrivers, and thanks again, Jeremy. We really appreciate you. We would love to hear from you. If there's someone else that you would like for us to interview or do another community spotlight on, remember to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. So thanks for being with us today.